Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's review, we're going to be checking out none other than the Transformers 1 Studio Series 112 Optimus Prime. So just here's a quick look at the packaging, just very nice. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, here we have Optimus Prime. Now, just first glances, he is very nice looking. I love all the details, the way he looks. And the plastic is not as yellowed as it looked in the promotional images. So I really like that. So just the details are very nicely done on this figure. So let's get him in for a closer look. And now here we have him close up and personal with Prime. So first taking a look at this head sculpt. Very nicely done, very nicely detailed. Very G1, but also a hint of like new, just very nice. And moving down to the shoulders, you have this almost metallic like paint for the shoulders. The smokestacks here, which are removable, which I'll showcase in a little bit. You have some of the Cybertronian mechanical details here and there and across the fingers. The skirt armor here, lifting up the Matrix chamber here. See the Matrix, very nicely detailed. We'll look into that more in just a moment, and the more inner details through there. But the thighs, very nicely detailed. Nothing too fancy, but very nice. So moving to the legs, very G1 styles, of course. The feet, a little hollow on the bottom, but that is about the only place on this figure that is hollow, except for right here, and this is used for transformation. So very nice, especially for a deluxe. And just all these details here and there. So now let's check out his accessories. So now here we have his accessories laid out. So first, let's take a look at the Matrix. Very nicely sculpted and detailed. Very nicely painted. I don't, well, can't hang on to it. I don't really like the blue tabs on the end, but I know if you want him to hold it, it has to have them. But here we have, of course, his Energon battle axe. Very nicely painted, this translucent blue plastic. He just plugs in right there. And then this, which is used for vehicle mode, but can also be turned into a full-on jetpack. And now turning to the back here, to store this piece and to turn it into the jetpack, all these slots here is going to slide right into these little ports. So just align these up just right and slide it in. It is a very loose connection, so just be mindful of that. And now he can blast away. And for his Energon battle axe, just tab that in on port right there, and there you have it. There's his Energon battle axe. The only problem that I really have with this is the hand showing from the bottom, and I wish this was articulated right at this end, so you could have it hold up like that and then turn. But other than that, it's decent. So now let's get into the articulation. So starting off, the head is on a ball joint, so it can look up to an amazing range. It can look or tilt side to side, look left to right. The arms can go out to the side that far. There's a butterfly joint, bicep swivel, 90-degree elbow bend, and the wrist can swivel the full 360, and they can go all the way around, just like that. So now for the waist. So the actual waist does not move, but there is let me just mistransform. This piece right here does move. So you can go like that. It looks, can do the full 360, but it looks a little odd. But then, moving on to the legs, move the skirt armor up so the legs can go up to that far, kick back to that far. The hips can swivel back and forth. There's a thigh swivel, knee bend a little past 90, ankle pivot, very nice, and due to transformation you get a slight toe pivot. Very nice for getting him into some of those dynamic poses. But without further ado, let's get into some size comparisons. Starting off with the Voyager class, Transformers Rise of the Beast, Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. You can tell the scale between these two, that is a deluxe and that is a Voyager. But when you compare this to another deluxe, it actually is a little bit taller. So now here we have Bumblebee movie, Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime. And here we have the Studio Series 05 Voyager Class Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. So here we have a 2024 Deluxe and a 2018 to 2019-ish, whenever it came out, Voyager. So the scale is very nice. I mean, for a deluxe, he is very nicely sized. And just for a regular mainline deluxe, here we have Transformers Rise of the Beast, Bumblebee. And as I was saying, deluxe, Voyager. See, but he is a very big deluxe. He's like, Trailbreaker. The Legacy United Trailbreaker, I think his name is. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But he is also a very big figure for a deluxe class. And now, of course, in the words of Prime vs. Prime, we cannot leave any review without a Transformers Earthrise Optimus Prime comparison. So, there you go. Alright, now getting into Optimus's transformation. So first off, what you want to do is take the head, turn it all the way
Where's
around,
my head?
set it down like that. Then just push it down. And now for the next step, what we will do is take the toes, fold those until they click, and then fold these out and around just like so, till everything looks like that. Do the same on the opposite side, then just combine these two together. Now sadly, that is all for the leg transformation. So that's really the main downfall of this. If they had bumped it up to a Voyager class, I feel like it would have been a lot better. But still, this is very nice. So now what you want to do, I like to take this piece right here, twist it all the way around just like so, till it's staying up straight like that. Then take the arms, hinge these out just like so, which I found it to be easier. Just do it just like that. Then lift this piece, then lift this piece out just like so. Then twist this all the way around. Then what you want to do is close that down just like that. Then lift this skirt armor up and pull the legs all the way up just like so. Now what you'll want to do, as you're sliding this down, you'll want to fold that in just like so. And then there is a little port here, if you guys can see that this little tab will just slide right into, just like that. And then do the same on the other side. So pull that down and twist at the same time, then tab that into place. Now what you want, just collapse this down just like so. Now for the forearms, what you want to do is that little port right there, go into that tab just like that on both sides. Now what you're supposed to do is tab that into that, but really it's very difficult to do. So if just let it rest upon on it just like so. Make sure everything is straightened up. And now what you want to do, as I was saying earlier, bring in that blaster piece and stick the tabs in those little spots right there. And just tab it in. It is a very secure tab, and you will most likely warp your piece when pulling it out, because it is very stuck and it's very hard to get out after you put it in. But here is his Cybertronian truck mode. So just checking out the details. On the bottom we do have 4 fully rolling wheels, so he can very nicely roll out into the battlefield. I mean, it's not too bad for a deluxe Optimus, but I don't like how the forearms are visible. I feel like they could have done a lot better with that. Then I don't like, you have the hollow spaces back here, and then just this big hollow gap there, and then the side don't look the best really at all. But I mean, for a deluxe scale Optimus, it's not that bad. But for the axe weapon storage, what you want to do is just kindly snap that apart, just like that, and then slide that right into there, just like, well, it's a little difficult, but just like that. Now there is the axe weapon storage. Okay guys, now in wrapping up this review of the Transformers Studio Series 112 Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, my final thoughts on this figure. He is very nice, very detailed in robot mode. The robot mode is very accurate to what we've seen from the trailer, but the vehicle mode is probably where it begins to not be as good. Don't get me wrong, that Cybertronian truck does look very awesome. But the visible forearms and visible hands and all the hollow places you can see in robot mode or in vehicle mode is a little bit of a deal breaker, but not a deal breaker. But that when I seen that, I was less pleased with it. But overall, it is a very nice figure. And just the details of the figure is very nice. I cannot wait to get that mainline Bumblebee in Alpha Trion and Sentinel Prime, just because they look very good. But I cannot wait for the Studio Series of those figures. But guys, without further ado, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications so you are notified anytime a new Transformers review or toy hunt drops. And thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day. And till all are one, roll out. Bye.